Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Retro Recap. Rob here with a real quick recap on Journey Escape for the Atari 2600. This game was made in 1982 by Data Age. It stars the rock band Journey, one of the most popular acts at that time, and is based on their album Escape. So we're going to get into this one. Not too hard of a game. Let's go over the game details first, give you a little bit of game info, and then we'll get into the achievements and the gameplay. So for this one, you are on the road with Journey Band, one of the hottest rock groups. A spectacular performance has just ended. Now it's up to you to guide each Journey Band member past hordes of love-crazed groupies, sneaky photographers, and shifty-eye promoters to the safety of the Journey escape vehicle in time to make the next concert. Your mighty manager and loyal roadies are there to help, but the escape is up to you. So for this one, you're going to take all 5 Journey members through waves of characters and backstage obstacles to the Scarab escape vehicle before time runs out. You must protect $50,000 in concert cash from grasping groupies, photographers, and promoters. It features all the band members from Journey: the drummer Steve Smith, keyboard player Jonathan Kane, bass player Ross Valerie, lead guitarist Neil Sean, and lead singer Steve Perry. What you're going to do here is let me fire up some Don't Stop Believin' here. We'll get into the gameplay. So this is how the game starts. It's a little bit of Don't Stop Believin' there. So this is the game screen that we have. At the bottom, you can see that we're starting off with the first character, which is Steve Smith, and we're going to be working our way up to Steve Perry. So that's the initials that you have in the top right hand corner there. You have 1 minute from the start of the game to reach the escape vehicle. You have $50,000. There's the groupies right there in front of you, and those groupies are going to take $300 every time you hit them, and also take your time away, which you need your time to get to the escape vehicle. There is also promoters and photographers, which we'll get to those in a second here. You're trying to move to the top of the screen as fast as possible, and I'll show you that area here. There, I kind of threaded the needle. That big yellow thing is a barricade that's supposed to slow you down. That won't take any money. That'll just basically stop you from going faster. So you can see it flashing there real quick. It was the photographer. Those flash in and out. You hit those, the photographers are going to take, I believe it's $900 from you. Yeah, it is $600 to secure the negatives. So, and then you also have that other guy there who is a promoter, and these shifty eye promoters will cost you $2,000. So those are the most expensive. The promoters, you do not want to hit those. There's the photographers. They just flash in and out, so they're a little bit easier to avoid, but also they are associated with one of the harder achievements in the game. There you can see I hit the barricade and it pushed me back, but this is the highest you can go, the highest on the screen you can advance. But when you're up at that top part and pushing up on your joystick, you're going to be increasing the board speed, so it's going to go faster, so you're going to be able to get to the ship quicker. Now, that is good because you're going to be getting to the ship quicker, but it's also going to increase the rate of speed that all the other stuff is going to come at you. When you hit the A button on the controller, that is going to make you move left and right a lot quicker. So you want to utilize that as much as possible. So I found if you just push up most of the time and just try your best to avoid anything at the top as fast as possible, or just stopping very quickly and moving out of the way, you could easily get all the achievements for this within like 48 minutes. This is my run time. It took me 48 minutes to get the full mastery on this game, so it's super easy to do it. I didn't really have any problems with any achievements. There's 2 at the end that I'll post at the end of this video, and I will timestamp them for you, that are kind of like more passive achievements that you have to just avoid things for whole entire runs. But you're going to run at full speed as much as you can right off the bat too, to get all these achievements, because if you're running at full speed for more than 6 seconds, you'll get the achievements associated with each character that you run for 6 seconds on their assigned board. Now the boards do get harder. That right there is a spaceship. What you're going to do is, as soon as you see that, you're just going to run at it, hit it. That's it. That's the whole entire board. pretty much the whole game mechanic there. And that's all you're going to do for each band member. Now, as each band member progresses, you can see that there's more and more roadies, there's more flashing photographers, and you know, there's more of everything. There are 2 characters that help you. There's roadies and there's a manager. The roadies are representative of a blue alien that you'll see probably pop up a little bit later in this run. And if you grab those, you're invincible for like 5 seconds or so. So you want to grab those as much as possible, especially on your first run through. Just go ahead and grab those. If you grab the giant manager, which is kind of rare, I had it a ton of times on this run, but I don't think I have video of it. I didn't put a video of it in there because I didn't want to waste too much time searching through all the videos just looking for the manager. But if you get the manager, you come completely invincible, and you can run right to the escape ship, and you get $9,900. Not $10,000, you get $9,900. Maybe he takes his cut for the extra 100. But this other achievement here is Escape Artist is 1 minute and 10 seconds. That's if you complete the board with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. There's another one for 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Every time you complete a board, the additional time that you have for that character rolls over to the next character. So those are pretty easy to get to, as long as you're running at full speed most of the time. You can see sometimes I'm just sticking to the right here, bobbing and weaving out of my way as much as possible. Got to kind of have a fast reaction time. Every time you hit a groupie, you know, $300 down the drain. But you have 50,000. There's an achievement associated with 200,000, which is pretty easy to get. There's the next ship. I mean, this is really, they're each of these, what's cool is about each of these achievements is they're associated with different songs that they have. Like Wheel in the Sky, Keep On Burning. So there, right there is the blue alien, which is the groupie. I could have grabbed that and been invincible for a couple seconds. I think I'll do a little bit later here. Very, very quick game. I mean, each board with each character is, you know, a minute or less. So you can run through all 5 characters in 5 minutes. You could probably get the full mastery knowing now what I know. So there I just grabbed the groupie. The groupie is, you know, get a grip. And then there's also an associated achievement with that where if you grab 10 of those within a run through, playthrough, you will get another achievement. Super easy to do because if you're going for the 200,000, you're just going to grab those as much as you can. Grab the next ship, and then we're going to go on to Steve Perry, who is the final one. There's the other escape artist for getting everything under 1 minute and 30 seconds. Super easy to get. This is actually my 700,000K run. I was going for the overall rank 1 score, and just kept playing and playing and playing, and then I got past the rank 1 score. This is more, the leaderboard is more of an endurance race than it is an actual leaderboard with any kind of skill involved. I think if you want to sit, you could probably just, I don't even know how high the score goes on this game. I guess that's something I could probably look up, but you could just keep going and going and going. So there's our final guy that we got. You get Open Arms, which is another one of their songs, and then they'll play Don't Stop Believing again. And you don't want to hit start or hit any buttons here. You just want to let this play out. And every time you complete the sequence of 5 boards, you get 50,000 more cash. And then it just literally starts over again. The difficulty doesn't change all that much. Had a little jump there because I was jumping to my 200,000. I didn't want to bore you guys with a 45-minute video of my entire 700,000K run. So I skipped here to just show you the 200,000 achievement. You know, at the end, Steve Perry here. I have 152,000 there. Clear the board, and I'm going to get an additional 50,000. So pretty much the only way you can really generate points is by completing all 5 boards again. So, and you just lose points as you go if you hit stuff. Play the song again, and then there it is, 200,000. I never stopped believing. Here I just keep going, and now it's switched over to, I will timestamp all these below. But this is the next achievement, which is for Lights Out, which is there's two of the harder achievements. You can see the icons in the bottom right corner there. One's for lights out, and the other one is for avoiding all the I'll be all right with you. It's to beat all 5 levels without engaging the services of the manager or the roadie. So there, I'm just you can grab the roadies if you're going for the lights out achievement, and to avoid, you know, hitting any of the lights out. You can just run and grab the manager. If you get the manager on the lights out achievement, that's why the lights out achievement is not that bad, because if you get the manager and you get the roadies, you don't have to do it. So I would recommend doing that separate from the I'll be all right without you, because the not getting the manager and the roadies is probably a little bit more difficult than the lights out achievement, just for the fact that you can't really, you have to still get the time done, and you can't grab anything to stop, you know, give you invincibility. And I'll post that below and put a timestamp on that too, so you guys can go directly to that if you want to see that. I do that at the very end. So I'm going for my 700,000 here. You can see I'm already up to 616,000. You know, beat the high score already. So I just decided to go for the lights out on this. As soon as I got to this point, I was like, okay, well, I beat the high score. Now I'm just going to go for the lights out and see if I can get it, just to kind of, you know, wrap it up all in one video. And then the same thing with the next achievement of not getting any of the managers or roadies. I did the same thing. I just played through, ended up getting it on my next run, and then ended my score with 700,000. So, but that's about it. I'm going to end the commentary here. If you want to check out the rest of the video, it's greatly appreciated. Give me a like, subscribe if you got any good information off of this. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever been to a Journey concert. Do you even know who Journey is? What your favorite Journey song is? And then whether you just overall enjoyed this game and you got your mastery done. I always like to know if other people get their masteries done and if they use this video to help them do that. If you let me know all that, that'd be great. And otherwise, I will see you in the next one. I know this one was quick, but it's a fairly easy game to bust out. So good luck on your mastery. See you later.